Yes, y'all. Good morning, Finda. My name is Jessie Sponberg. This is my show. I'm supposed to push this button for Rajim the Black Bishop. Let's go. This is Coffee and Bong Hits. Be right back.
I don't got a shoot, I got shooters. I know I'm cooler than the cooler. I know this way you keep your alcohol. I know that I'm out the ball. All of my niggas is savages. Mean up the bone like some scavengers. I know that them fly, I got passengers. I love Jesus Christ and Bible passages. My girl so fly, she have a Merlin. She love the majesty like Merlin. And the boss like a Laker, Irvin. Should've kept it clean like this detergent. Shit, I done let the cat up out the bag. I can nick it and let the dick outside. Let it breathe, it's a man. Baby, please, I'm already there. Decadent greenery everywhere. Our purpose and me is a love affair. Smelling in the trees, it's a buzzing head. Can't be down with the team if you want to prepare. Hey, this is my style. I do it with the this in my attention. Hey, the car go wild. So I guess I'm gonna keep on spitting. Nigga, I bought your style. What you won't get, no, I never mention. I'm rocking it better than you. I'm making me tight in no pension. I just get the bread and food. I fly sandwich ready to make you move. I'm moving, we gon' move, it's the move. The only option not to lose. Hey, never forget, you were prepared. I ain't sorry. Your breeze clearly walk the ass up here. I ain't sorry. Mad cause you think I ran out what you did. I ain't sorry. You're tripping cause you think I stole your career. I ain't sorry. Hey, you ain't feeling me, no apologies. I ain't sorry. Hey, sorry, not sorry. Hey, I ain't sorry. I don't even feel that bad, my nigga. I ain't sorry. Giving a fuck about your ass, my nigga. I ain't sorry. You gotta nigga choose.
Damn it. Yo, this is Coffee and Bong Hits. I'm Jesse. I'm gonna try not to laugh as much today. Let me move this out of the way. This is Coffee and Bong Hits. I'll prove it in a second. Here's my coffee. Man, you know what? Oh, can't laugh today. Sorry, my enthusiasm just bubbles out of me. So, this is my third day just using this paper cup for coffee that I made at home. Not because I want anybody to think I was fancy. Like, whoa, fancy. Where'd you get that insulated paper cup? No, I did it because that paper cup is better than the stupid coffee cups I have in this apartment. Don't tell Dirty. He still has that half coffee cup, half bong for me. So, okay. First thing I'm wondering, what do you think Elon Musk has that he doesn't tell anybody? Like, that guy has the craziest plans. He's invented all the stuff. He has all the money. But everybody's got a vision or a plan that is so grandiose that you just can't tell anybody, right? I'm living in that right now. I can't tell anybody how great the Kudokan is because I'm trying to under promise and over deliver. So the Kudokan right now is still waiting in a security audit queue. Oh God, I hope they don't have to call the Oregon Unemployment Department. I hope we can just work it out. But yeah, we're waiting in a security audit line. I hope it's not Black Friday, but it might be. It might not be. Like, there's nobody can seem to tell you how long it takes to sit in a security queue. So that's cool though, because it's comforting knowing that we have extra layers of security. Okay, so today is Earth Day. Happy Earth Day to you. Happy Earth Day, everybody. Happy Earth Day to you, except the people that are killing this planet. So that takes me back to Elon Musk. Elon Musk never donates to cool causes down here that I see. They're just like selfish ones. And now he's going to another planet. And he has his own armada of spaceships that he's building. He's going to rule outer space. And the only people that can stop him is Space Force or a bunch of hippies in a rocket ship that they accidentally took a wrong turn on their way to a festival. And they just ended up going to outer space and showing up right by Elon Musk's house. Isn't that already the plot to a Pauly Shore movie? I think it is. Isn't it? Starring Pauly Shore and Elon Musk. There's an entire planet, and these guys still have bunk beds coming this fall. Bunk bed brothers, Pauly Shore and Elon Musk. Okay, hey, I'm supposed to tell you guys to smash the heart button. Who's in here already this morning? Who's the early gang? Sarah, Finda, Mrs. Bones Jones with my regular. I didn't say nobody's name's crazy. I just said it all normal. I didn't say Finda. And I didn't say Finda. I just said Finda. I'll just say Aaron and Sarah. That's it. Somebody's probably stuck watching this on Facebook. If you're watching this on Facebook, you should go to the website. I should remind people of that. Go to the website and watch the show, urbansurvivorman.com. The website's so good. My own name is a bunk bed brother with it. Hey, kids, did you like when Pauly Shore and Elon Musk shared a bunk bed? You're going to love it when Jessie Sponberg shares a bunk bed with the name of his website, and the .com hangs over the edge. That's what I'm going to go back to. And remember, when you do go to the Urban Survivor Man website, it's not the real Urban Survivor Man website if it doesn't have the Aloha Wall Walker logo, which is the best logo in the business. What business is that? Certainly you mean the Silhouette logo business, sir. Everyone knows. So let me do something real quick because the 5 Radio XL. Whoa. Damn, that was my bad. Damn, that was crazy. Hold on. Okay. I just heard Rajim again. Do you know? There's probably crazy other ways I can say your name. Okay, let me try to make this work. Man, what would be cool is if Corey calls in from the if Corey calls in from the Crypto Expo in Miami Flow. That's what it's called. The Crypto Expo in Miami Flow. Which I wish I was at. I'll be at the next one though. You know, it's about to be my life. I'm just gonna start wandering around doing cool shit. I'll be like festival dude. I'll be Bitcoin Expo guy. I'll just have a backpack and a hammock, and they're like, "Sir, you can't hang a hammock up in the Bitcoin Expo." I'll be like, "Do you know how many Doge coins I have?" And then security will come because security always comes every time I try to do anything cool. Here comes security. Here comes security. I got a security call on me in the hospital. Oh, shit. There's Marty. Marty's what? Marty's where? Marty's in the house. Marty's who? Marty's aunt. Marty's in the house. If Marty comes, here comes Marty, then you know it's a party. Who is coming? Everybody yelling, Marty, Marty. Okay, sorry about that. Nobody needed that in their life. But I got a lot of enthusiasm because to some people, the people who are looking at, who are thinking that the coin was going to be available already today, are probably a little irritated because people like to spend money and they like to make money. But me, I like to make money. Well, I made my own money. I made my own money. No, you can't touch it. There's only 4 that you can touch. There's only 4 that you could touch. The 4 elemental Kudokins: fire, water, air, and earth, forged by ocean, wind, sand, and sun. What is a elemental Kudokin? What do you mean? What's elemental Kudokin? What's a regular Kudokin? Nobody knows what none of this is. Is it magic? Is it the kind of magic that's actually math when you take DMT? Nobody knows. There's a future check it. Joe Biden this morning when I woke up. Oh, man, you know what? I forgot. Look, I'm going to tell you about Joe Biden. Did I finish telling you about Elon Musk? I was told that I don't finish my thoughts a lot. That's why you got to tune in tomorrow. People love the serial, right? They love it to be continued. They love a series. So it might take me a whole week to get one thought out. But by the time I do, it's complex. And as it develops, I stop for a whole day, add more to it, and then it grows. And so by the end of the week, you have a whole, not just a thought, you have a whole perspective, a well-rounded perspective. Hey, kids, are you wondering how that sentence ends? Boom, boom, boom. Tune in next week. I can't do nothing about it. What's up, Corey? You're not that late. I did tell you a couple things. We're standing in line for the security audit for the level 2 child block on the Ethereum 2 blockchain, which some people say is just a patch and that it's not much. All I know is I don't really trip about anything because check this out. And I want you to think about this real quick. Of all the lives in the world, you picked yours. Right? When you're sitting there and you can pick any character. And all of a sudden you're just born and you're either Mario or Luigi. Just the fact that you were born means you're destined to do something really great. Like you picked that character. So you have to have ultimate faith in the fact that you wouldn't even be here if it wasn't a magic carpet ride. All the randomness in the universe, all the stardust, the size of those planets that dwarf our own sun, you wouldn't even be there. Does that make sense? Why would you be here? To love, to find love and be loved. To learn how to love yourself is the greatest gift of all. Like, get out of here, Whitney Houston. Wearing those fake Crocs. That's right, kids. Don't be caught on the streets wearing fake Croc brand fake Crocs. Wear real fake Croc brand fake Crocs. And they'll break long before you get a chance to fall in love with them. Here's a reminder that Shane McLemore Toys is not really on Facebook that much. You can find him on Etsy, eBay, and Instagram. And even if you're not in the market to buy toys, you should just go there and hang out for a little while. And don't forget, Shane McLemore Toys accepts Kudokins. You could buy that cool bunny doll that everybody loved last week. You could buy that with Kudokins. Hey, guess what else? I heard that sick mullet, polarized, customized UV fashion eyewear is going and getting a retail location. Like, what? Retail? That's insane. Who gets that? But that dude, look, if you guys aren't already following the adventure that is Sick Mullet, you have to go to Sick Apparel. Look, let me show you this. Let me make one real quick for you, so it's easier than explaining. Sickapparel.com. I think this is going to be it. Look, sickapparel.com. This dude is taking his business, branded it, grew it, marketed it like a genius, all through his sobriety. Builds the brand, goes viral. Check this out. You're not even going to believe what I'm about to tell you. So he goes viral. Then he hooks up with this country singer dude, and then can't think of his name. And they, holy shit, look, why haven't I shown this to you guys yet? Hold on. I'm just going to show this to you guys. This is going to trip you out. I know you're like, Jesse, it's not the right time, but I don't know if there ever is a right time for this. So I'm just going to do it. I feel like I'm keeping it a secret. Why haven't I ever done it before? So here's the thing. They made the Mullet song, right? And then what happened was the song went decently viral. The business went extremely viral. The brand went parabolic. And then just the other day, one of the golfers on the PGA Tour that has a mullet came out. This is so dope. One of the dudes from the PGA came out with a mullet, and when he walked out on the green, they played the Mullet song. And so now there's articles all over the world about how this golfer with the mullet came out to the Mullet song. Well, what's the Mullet song? I know. That's what I wondered too. What's the Mullet song? Oh yeah, I'd watched it before, but it was one of those things that you kind of just block out, right? It was a lot of mullets, but I'd be remiss if I didn't bring it back up. I think I shared it on the show before, but I got to show you now. Probably not the whole thing, and I can't wait.
Business in the front, party in the back. Kentucky waterfall, Mississippi love flag. That denim down with her Tennessee top hat. Missouri compromise, I got that shorty long neck. It can be smaller, bigger, I ain't stickler. Range too many mults, Florida Georgia spot ticklers. I always let it dangle, no I don't let it tangle. So baby, if you're single, come and get a better angle. See, you know it, run your fingers through it. Yeah, you know you can't control it, ass shit morning. See, you know it, run your fingers through it. Yeah, you know you can't control it, ass shit morning. Shake your eyes, shake your eyes. This ain't trailer trash, baby. My wood's made of glass. Shake your eyes, shake your eyes. This ain't in the bag, baby. My wood's built to last. Step up, whip it out, swinging side to side. Don't come knocking when I'm off and then my double wide. You ain't that it's normal on the surface, but like the old bomb, I'm rocking out of Louisiana purchase. If you're in your mall, we're making no resurgence. Find me at the mall with madness competition, I'm sturgis. Like my daily way, I got that breaky heart, but baby, don't get attached, cause I'm bound to break your heart. See, no way, run your fingers through it. Yeah, you know you can't control it, shit morning. See, no way, run your fingers through it. Yeah, you know you can't control it, shit morning. Shake your eyes. Just like trailer trash, baby, my wood's made of glass. Shake your eyes, shake your eyes. This ain't a fad, baby, my wood's built to last. If you're sexy, you know it, run your fingers through it. Yeah, you know you can't control it, shit morning. If you're sexy, you know it, run your fingers through it. Yeah, you know you can't control it, shake that ass and shake that morning.
Okay, that's that's how I could take it at. Oh man, what Fenda? What did you just admit to on this show? Holy crap, what? Wow, I don't even know what to say about that. I wonder how they pronounce her name. Fenda? Hey, Fenda. That's how your name's gonna be now. Holy smokes. Fenda? Hey, Fenda. You should have went to the Latin club. They would have called you Finda. Finda. The way you dance is so beautiful, Finda. Instead, you went to the country club. They're like, hey, Finda. Finda, what you finna do? No way. What? Is this turning into a confessional where people just start everybody wow, this is crazy. I didn't know it was like this. Maybe this is a demographic we could explore, which is I don't know, survivors of line dancing survivors, home groups. We could do that. That sounds like whatever we could. Okay. You guys might have noticed that 2 days in a row I ain't used the green screen, and that's because winter's over. Right? I was stuck in here. I had to have green screens. I was like, man, I can't just do my show in front of a wall. But now, no, I'm out, man. I'm about to be like free as a bird, just flying away. Just wandering around. Seriously, this is this is about to be my life. And what's crazy is it was already my life. It was already my life before coronavirus, but I would just want to see something and then I could just go do it, right? And I still did it during the pandemic even. But man, the freedom that I am about to have, but I'm probably going to have to get the vaccination. So then I'm torn up right there. But I can just pick an animal and just say, I'd like to find me a shit. Suddenly I can't think of any animals. Why do I even have a talk show if I can't think of any animals when I really need animals? There's just so many animals I want to see. They all just flooded my brain, and there's more room back here than there is right here. So they all got jammed up in the queue like it does with our coin. Man. Hey, I'm gonna tell you guys, oh damn, that's crazy. Max Smith is the smartest mofo, man. Damn, I can't believe how smart that dude is. Let's just look at my Twitter for a minute. While we slide into the bottom of the hour, and Red Panda, who is forever trapped. Remember this, yo. Red Panda is forever trapped in that moment that we YouTube her, and all those people in the audience are trapped in the Red Panda. You can just go anywhere. You can just go anywhere. You can just say, I want to see mongooses. And you just Google, what the hell are mongooses? And you're like, oh, not that far, brah. Or then you're like, I want to see wild monkeys that have herpes. Where's the wild monkeys? Oh, you got to take a kayak through some alligators. Didn't even know there's going to be alligators. That's even better. Then you're like, I want to see a T-Rex. Just catch a flight to Arizona. You can catch a flight somewhere in the morning, do some shit in the afternoon, catch the dinner flight back, and then be back in your own bed. except I don't want a bed. That's the thing. I want a hammock. Like, could I get a hotel room with hammock hooks, please? No, I'm not lying. I like beds. I wish I could carry a bed on my back and then carry a bed on my back and just put that wherever I sleep. Because hammocks, people are like, oh, a hammock seems nice. No, fool. A hammock seems nice like in your backyard in August. But I never seem to be that guy. I always seem to be the dude that gets rained on. I mean, that's not true. I guess when you're in that many hammocks, you're bound to have a lot of bad memories. Look, the world is going crazy for crypto right now. Hey, this is the story I want to tell you guys. Safe Moon. So these guys, Safe Moon, they have a coin they launched. And it's been doing really well. And then at the Miami Crypto Expo, the dude, one of the developers, had an AMA. Do you know what an AMA is? It's like a Ask Me Anything. And so AMA is a Ask Me Anything, and that means they just go live and people ask him anything, right? And apparently it was an absolute train wreck. And so what happened to their coin? That shit went boosh. Like I saw the chart. It went like which is crazy because I'm gonna let you guys know ahead of time before you buy my coin and buy into my dream. I want to let you know that I'm kind of a piece of crap. I don't flick cigarettes, but I tell people to fuck off a lot. If you're like, I can't buy a coin that could save the world. Oops. Oh man. Shout out to my dude Moonjin Cakes for showing up in the comments. Like, his tweet isn't really relevant, but shout out to him for all he has done for over a decade in the community, showing up with the bat signal on the walls, showing up with winner chicken dinner, or he shows movies on the sides of buildings downtown. That is my dude, no matter what. There's a picture of Storm. Come on, is there any news? Damn it, you know what I did? You know what I effing did? Was I added a whole... You guys don't know what I did? That's not going to be a good place to hang out. Twitter is going to suck. Okay, I'll tell you what I did is I went to Twitter and I followed a whole bunch of different accounts. And then so I could follow along with the trends of some other developing currencies. And that resulted in my Twitter feed being full of other currencies. So I'm going to have to make like a list and slide everybody over. Finally, I understand why people on Twitter have lists. Okay, it is the bottom of the hour. I am Jessie Sponberg. This is Coffee and Bonghits. And I swear, even though it doesn't seem like I talked about any important shit, if you go back and listen to it like 5 times, I swear it'll all make perfect sense. and it don't stop. Red Panda in the house, and she can't stop. You know, she's locked into that finite moment of time and space. She can't go anywhere. Every time somebody pushes play, her spirit has to return. Her spirit has to return to the exact latitude, longitude, moment in fourth dimensional quantum space, right? There's like a way to measure the solar radiation that day. There is a way to measure the fluctuating gravitational pull. And don't forget, every day at 10:35, we managed to somehow bring you really cool music that hopefully sits with you all day. Did I forget to mention that the Kudokan token is built into the tokenomics of the coin to help people like these guys right here? Look how that one's looking at me. He's like, man, Cub, did you bring us any fine chronic? I'm like, sorry. Man, I can't wait to get out from behind this green screen. So at 10:35, we'll play music. Right now, did I tell you about Essential Elements Apothecary? If you go to Essential Elements Apothecary, you can get a mortar right there to grind the bones of your enemy, a mortar and pestle, and you can get incense to hide the smell of their blood, and you can get sage to burn to make sure they never come back. And if you like bird seed or peanuts or sunflower seed or granola or cracked corn, you might be interested in 33rd Bird Plaza, a bird cart that's not for people, but we don't discriminate. So if you are a human, then we can facilitate you getting some bird seed. Yeah? Okay, if that's what you really need. So being as how it's 10:35, I should have a logo around here somewhere that looks like this. And it says 10:35 a.m., a music video show need to smoke to bring awareness for the Meal Exchange program. Meal Exchange with the X in the middle. Okay, today we're taking a tiny curve, but not really, because we always play whatever I want. So that's pretty consistent with my branding. So I thought I would give you some Paul McCartney from some this is what I wanted. Sorry that was a cut. What? Damn it. Hey, there we go. That'll work.
Thank you. Thank you very much for the entry in. Okay, listen, for anybody who's, we'd like to sort of move around a bit and a bit of exercise, shake your bum. Here is a song to shake thy bum too. Anytime, any day, you can hear the people say, our love is blind. I don't know, but I said love is wrong. Soldier boy, kisses girl, leave behind the tragic world.
You don't mind. He's in love, he said love is blind.
Oh, it's you know, I think you'll find a way to go no matter what the man says. Love is not for me to that's what the man says. It's true what the man says. He said. Take it away, Fabulous. Oh, it's evil. You right way to go no matter what the man says. Love is not growing up. I'll be on the run. That's what the man says. You listen to what the man said. What he said. Oh, it's evil. The people who find where they go no matter what the man says.
Love is not falling down. Oh, you know I love you, bro.
That's what the man said. Introduce to what the man said. What he said. Yes, he did. Bring it on.
Holy shit, did you see the way that cameraman just flipped that switch back and forth? That was something right there. Back in the day, that was some hardcore technology. I used to do that on my boombox. It only had tone, but I would just be like, I can hear the. Yeah, Ashley, what are you doing watching on Facebook all by yourself? Just in a room like you're on DMT. Like, who else is in here? I feel like there are other people talking. Who else is in here? I know they're close. All right. Okay, so this is what I want to talk about for the rest of the show. So today is Earth Day. And I am a person who cares a great deal about. Damn, that was a nice old man that just popped up right there. He looked friendly as shit. Okay, don't make me watch this video. USA Today, you son of a bitch. Don't do it. See, here's the thing. I got USA Today, or I got Yahoo stuck on my. Okay, stop. I have Yahoo stuck on my. This is what I was looking for. Was this die hard? At Earth Day Climate Summit, President Joe Biden promises 50% reduction in U.S. greenhouse emissions. What they don't say is he said within the decade. Within the decade. Now, how does that affect cryptocurrency and cryptocurrency mining, which is huge? Which is huge consumer of electricity. And a lot of people shy away from the conversation because they are like ashamed that they use electricity. Like, what the hell is that? That's like when a corporation, pollutes water or whatever, or uses 250 million gallons of water every day. They're using 250 million gallons of fresh water every day, but they pay for a public service announcement that tells you to turn off the water when you're brushing your teeth, right? Or they're a large scale polluter and they throw some money at a beach cleanup where they got all these people bending over, breaking their backs, picking up tiny little pieces of microplastic. That's insanity. Microplastic, like, yo, dude, how about I just make sure to throw away the cup I came to the beach with, because I'm not bending over 10,000 times to pick up microplastics. I'm not. It's now part of the beach. Microplastics is just now part of the environment. That's just never going to die. And you're a fool for making the poor people feel like it's their fault for climate catastrophe, right? Telling poor people, what's your carbon footprint? Like, what's your carbon footprint? You gigantic corporate polluter who just pays their taxes and whatever penalties they might incur by being a large-scale corporate polluter. What's your carbon footprint? Multinational, out-of-country oil company interests that want to drop pipelines through native burial grounds and sacred lands and crisscrossing across streams and riverbeds. You know, the Jordan Cove pipeline in Southern Oregon, they're talking about bringing from the Klamath Valley out to Coos Bay, which they've been battling for that seemingly forever, and it still doesn't seem like it's reconciled. Just appeal. That crosses over like 1,000 different waterways, and it cuts all the way through the entire state of Oregon, a 1 mile swath, so the dudes could drive their trucks up if they need to. And you gonna tell me I can't save the world with my crypto coin? Man, that joke would be way too long. Nobody would appreciate it. All right, let's see who we can catch. Boom, look. Oh, man. The man himself caught in the act. That's what you call red-handed and red-handed. Boom. Bro. Straight out the Matrix.
Oh, I'm
That's
a little
really good,
shaky. What's up?
How many words in a row do you think you could say before? Do you think you could say before? Say without people understanding what you're saying.
Probably like 10.
Right.
Probably about 10.
Because you can do 5 on me, man. I still don't really know the proper vernacular to use the phrase use case. Like, because we have a higher use case than you. Like, what does that even mean, use case? Like,
usability. That means the actual people who are accepting it.
Right, but is it singular or plural?
Depending on how many items you have.
Okay, so hey, I guess since we brought it up, let's detour for 2 minutes, man. Explain real quick what use case is and what usability is, and why a utility token is different than just a chart token or whatever you might call it.
So a utility token, it separates itself from maybe a technological token or something that's representing a foundational infrastructure or something that's representing a protocol. So basically a utility token is just like currency, just like money, just like US dollar. It's just utility in order to say, hey, do you have a product, goods, or service? I have a token. Will you accept it? 1 for 1. So that's what a utility token does. And usability or use case means how many people or how many things can you actually do with the token? How many people are going to accept it? How much stuff can you actually do with it?
And the Kudoken has pretty high usability right now. Its use case is high, right?
An extreme amount of usability. So usability also encompasses not only the people who are going to take it for direct payment, but also just the things that you can do with the token. Things like staking, things like gaming and liquidity pools, things like reward stores or it being accepted for specific one-of-one items that you can't get anywhere else. You can't buy with the United States dollar.
I bet you most people didn't understand none of that. So that's just a little snippet of game they're going to get right there. You can rewind it, write all that stuff down. Maybe we'll send you to a glossary. You can always go right now if you want to understand all this, like where you can read it. You could just G up and go to kudokan.io. Let me find it up here real quick. I have it somewhere. Oh, there it is. Boom. Yeah, just go to kudokan.io. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It explains everything.
Face value.
Okay, so I'm trying to talk about renewable energy right now and how if we let people energy shame each other while the corporations, if we let people energy shame each other while the corporations are just mass consuming and just paying giant amounts with no I don't even know exactly how to phrase it so that I was smart. I try to think outside myself and be like, all right, how would a smarter person say it? So I'll just say how I would say it. So these motherfuckers are using tons of energy, but they want to push the narrative that we can't use more energy. So the question is, why can't we use more energy? Is there no more energy available? No, because the cost prohibitive of creating new energy technology makes the ceiling low, right? It's hard to branch out. It's hard to get funding right now. We just came out of 4 years of an administration that absolutely rejected it, right? And now we're moving into a world where Joe Biden he said promises.
So,
Joe Biden, if we don't do it, I'll do 20 push-ups, Jack.
So let's talk about it real quick. The reason that we can't continue to process energy the way that we do right now is because the energy that we get right now is dirty energy, right? Yes. We're doing things like mining, we're doing things like burning, we're doing things like drilling in order to create energy when there's far more efficient ways to get energy. One of the things that kind of marries both things that we're talking about right now is cryptocurrency and energy. There's a couple of up and coming cryptocurrencies that are backing solar panels to where you're actually able to help out and assist with the energy costs inside of your entire neighborhood by having solar panels out on your property. And then the people pay you inside a cryptocurrency in order for you to be able to cash it back out for United States dollar. So these are things that I bet you anything, Joe Biden and the brand new person who's in charge of the Federal Reserve, I believe it is, or in charge of I can't remember which branch of the government they're in charge of, but they're huge crypto people who were professors who taught crypto at Harvard, and they're all coming together and talking now about how they're going to reduce stuff by 50%. I bet you anything that we see programs for residential people getting in on low-cost, energy-efficient things and then having kickbacks from the government, similar to what we saw 10 years ago with Obama.
Her name is Janet Yellen, G.
Janet Yellen?
Yeah, she's a Treasury Secretary. So perfect. Here's a hot tip. I just read yesterday. Where am I? Let me find myself real quick. Gosh dang it. Let's switch us up. Do this. Whoops, where'd you go? Let's do that. Let's get rid of that guy. Let's go like this. Okay. The hot tip is that that lady and Joe Biden are going to help out the crypto market by making it insurable. What's going on?
Mm-hmm. Well, they're definitely trying to get some sanctions in and also to create our own fiat currency, United States dollar currency, where once that currency was minted onto the blockchain, you'd be able to follow every transaction that happened from that block, right? Because one block chains to the next block to the next block. So basically allowing them to be able to follow the money. One of the reasons they don't like cryptocurrency right now, especially in other countries, is that they can't tell where the money's going and where the fluidity of resources is. So especially in places like Venezuela, where the economy was really messed up and they didn't have a good, stable fiat currency, they were able to take advantage of cryptocurrency. They were able to invest. They were able to receive United States dollars and take a small amount of United States dollars and grow it and swell it into a whole lot of money. And it made it so people were able to get out of poverty or get out of areas. So some of those countries then started, investing a whole bunch into it. You see Nigeria, you see Venezuela, you see all these different countries who are investing a whole bunch of money in there now because they've got a whole bunch of people who swelled up off of the ground and were able to become substantial members of their society. It's crazy. So the United States wants to keep track of that. Also make sure that it's not going over to Afghanistan. You know how we get about Afghanistan.
Man, that's gamey shit, G. Okay, so yeah, like to return back to my original point, I can't believe I said yeah, like as my segue, but here we are nonetheless. If we continue with the status quo of existing on finite, dirty resources, where the price fluctuates at the whim of some other dudes that hate us, or our other alternative to dealing with the people that hate us, and I'm referring to the OPEC nations, right? The people who consider us infidels. They're not friends of ours. They will trade oil with us, but they're not friends of ours. So our alternative to that is what? Drilling in the Arctic? Bro, don't make me get in a kayak because they already tried that shit. What's our alternative? Offshore drilling off the Oregon coast, which President Trump had suggested might be a possibility, and that other states already do, right? We're literally drilling oil out of the ocean. What the hell? That is like the dumbest thing in the world. That's why I reject you humans and strictly embrace my 2% Neanderthal, because y'all are just dumbasses. You have access to solar, wind, kinetic, even like if you consider nuclear energy to not be safe, at least it's clean in the weird sense, right? Like you can breathe. Sure, you might die, but I don't know. I used to overreact a lot more about nuclear energy, right? Now I've just given up on it because we have so much of it already. We're already screwed. We might as well just use more. All right, just give everybody a tiny little nuclear reactor to put in their house.
I think Robert Downey Jr. tried that.
Yes, that's what we could do. We could just be Iron Man. And then, man, I got mad birds today. And that's both ways. What is that called when I have mad birds and mad birds?
I don't know what that's called.
Never figured it out, did you?
Is it a... Oh, what the heck? Onomatopoeia?
If it was, I wouldn't know. Because remember last time I told you I wouldn't use that word even if I knew it. Okay, let's see if there's any news I'm missing real quick. Man, look, if Jen Psaki started talking right now, I'll be like, oops, the show's going longer.
I think that's the same thing I suggested last time, too, and I don't think that's right. Onomatopoeia.
Yeah, but it was just me and you on the phone. No way.
There he is.
Hold
Ernie. Ernie is in the house, live from the hospital right now.
What is up, Arnie?
Our brother.
Look, I can't remember this dude's name. He lost the election.
Relationship with other countries, but in a way that reinforces the fact that this is multilateral, that we bring all the countries of the world to the table, and we all
The hell's this dude's name? Oh, you guys can't even see him.
The central theme of this meeting today. We must all raise ambition.
What the hell is his name?
I thought
I don't remember what that dude's name is.
I'll tell you
I
his
remember
name.
losing
moving, understandably frustrated.
Oh,
and
damn.
angry.
It's Ted Wheeler now.
He just did the cocaine.
That's
We're
Ted Wheeler in 2 years, bro.
No,
appreciate,
John Kerry. That's right.
Bastida.
Yes. Oh, my God.
And
Thank
that's where a
you.
lot of the younger generation is today. Appropriately pretty upset at the adults, the alleged adults.
It's my
who
guy.
are
I'm about
not
to get a
getting their
John
act
Kerry
together to make
t-shirt.
happen what needs to
We need
happen.
some Greta.
We aren't there yet either. But today
You
we
meant this on an
built a
NFT.
huge foundational building block in the effort to get there. So
Oh,
the importance
shit.
of today, in my judgment, is this: the world came together. President Xi, Prime Minister Modi. The importance of today, in my judgment, is this: the world came presidents of small countries and big countries. President Macron, Chancellor of Germany, the EU itself.
EU.
Evidently,
Yo, if it's just John Kerry, man, I'm sliding,
all
G.
of them in agreement.
I got to make moves. I can't go long.
This is a crisis. It is
I got a
a
dentist
climate
appointment.
crisis,
I got to get the fuck out of here.
and it's going to require
Hey,
an enormous lift to get where we need to go. So what happened today, just to underscore where we are, on January 19th, we were nowhere. We were in deficit with respect to our efforts. And because of President Biden's leadership and calling the summit and putting us on the line to do this,
You got 1 minute, John Kerry.
55% of the global GDP
Oh.
committed to levels of reductions that keep faith with holding the Earth's temperature at 1.5 degrees. That is a big chunk of difference. And we've done that working with countries, sitting down with them, with Japan, with Korea, with Australia, with
You did it with COVID-19. Nobody was outside. So the sky is actually blue again.
11 countries at one meeting where even oil-producing countries stepped up and made things clear.
I don't like oil-producing
of course,
countries.
China included, as well as some Latin American countries and African countries. So I'm pleased with where
All
we
right,
are.
y'all. I got to go to the dentist. Hey, we'll be back tomorrow. I think it's Friday.
Absolutely.
I can set my clock by dirty, but I can't set my calendar
what it needs to be.
because I never know what day he's
I
showing
do
up.
believe Glasgow remains
Where's my outro?
coalesce the
Either
world
way,
in
gotta
the right
go.
direction
5,000
and to get the
G's.
critical mass of countries.
See you
of the
tomorrow.
20 biggest.
I was born to win all day. I was born to win every day. I was born to win all day. I was born to win. I'm a champion, shining like a diamond. Call me Rocky, Muhammad Ali. On your box of Wheaties, Earth Cutter, Air Magazine. Second place, Mike. What you mean? You's a buster. What you mean? More Memphis. No thing. More Memphis. No three things. Winning. And more winning. I stayed in first